Hey guys, I am back. So this is something I've been working on for, well, last night, a couple of hours, and just super simple geometric cabochon shapes, that I've been just free-forming and working on. See if I can show you more of this. Just something I'm working on. I don't know what else I'm doing to them to finish yet, but I figured out I'm showing you to do just these simple ones, and then you can embellish them however you would want, or use different colors on them or whatever. These are done with my watercolor pencils. I have the Carandosh Super Colors, and I've just been using the 3 different grays I have, which are these. It's just gray, grayish black, and I think it's just, yeah, light gray. So obviously they're not super sharp. They don't need to be since I haven't been coloring with them. I've just been sort of, I don't know, using them very generally. And then I have one of my paint brushes. This one is an Escoda Perla #2. I don't remember. I got it off of Amazon. It was somebody used it and I thought it looked cool, so I got one. That's how I end up getting half my craft supplies. Um, and art supplies. I'm like, oh, that looks cool. I'm gonna get one. As we all know, that's an addiction in and of itself. Just accumulating craft supplies. So super simple. I haven't been using any pictures or templates or anything like that. Just doing a general shape and then just doing simple shading. It's not difficult. Anybody can do it. So I've just been using the light gray, and I think I want to do another one of these like triangular looking ones. Maybe, I don't know. So I've just been, I make the, okay, maybe it's not a triangle. We'll just kind of go with it. I don't plan half of these things, so they just kind of end up however they end up. Yeah, that looks good. Why not? Kind of boxy. And then at each corner, I come in a little bit, all kind of pointing-ish towards the middle. And then just do a parallel line to the side. And then just connecting these to create the top or the table of the cabochon. I mean, it's a faceted cabochon, but you know what I mean. Just super general in shape, I guess. And then with all of these others, I want to keep the same lighting on all of them so that they're very harmonious. My lighting is coming from up here, which I've just been coloring in a little bit with this light gray. Just kind of like that, not really anything big. And then coloring some of this, getting a little bit lighter as I go up there. And then I've got the medium tone gray. This one's just gray. I don't think it has a special name. Coloring it over here. Color this one. Probably some of this. And some of the light gray. And then down here will be the dark gray. As you can see, I'm kind of keeping it inside the facet so that I can spread it out as we go. I'm gonna use some of this dark up here because we'll need to fade it. Get a nice gradient from dark to light. And then I just get a little bit of water on my paintbrush, and I've been just going in here and working with the watercolor. So just going in here. I always start with the lightest part and get darker from there. Get water as you need. So there's that, and you just go from the light to the dark. I don't use a ton of water. I just kind of dab it on my hand as I go. You could use a paper towel, I guess, but I don't have one on me. Then I'm just going to go and do each of the facets that way. And I'm making sure to stay clear of the actual outlines because I want it to be light. Just like that. Get plenty of water on that one. And the super colors, I really like them because they dissolve quite well. These do look a little bit grainy, which is fine with me, but that's because I use them directly on the paper, which is completely fine with me. I kind of like the grainy look. Now if you get more pigment on here, it will be a lot less grainy, but I don't want that, so, because I'm working very loosely with these. Trying to get a nice sharp profile on that. I try and get it kind of close, you know. And just doing the same over here. The other thing is, because you're working with water, if you touch them, if you touch the two intersecting parts that are wet, they'll bleed into one another, and I don't want that. So I try and be careful. Then I'm going to bring some of this gray over here, and then I'll just work on it as I go. Now, that's like the general, and then what I do is I have my two darks, the gray and the dark gray, and I will just see where I want more dark, where I want, and where I want more definition on the lines or anything, and I'll just take a little bit from the end of the pencil and be able to just go right in with that watercolor. Because I mean, that's what watercolor pencils are. It basically is just watercolor in pencil form. They usually have a little bit more of a clay binder, whereas watercolor in tubes and whatnot do not. They have generally a Arabic gum binder. So I'm just, I don't know if you can see it, just touching it right here. Ooh, I flicked it a little bit. Oh well. It'll add character to my paper. I'm gonna go right in here and spread this out. And I definitely want these two other facets to be darker right here, at least a little bit. And also you'll see that putting on extra pigment does kind of smooth that out a little bit, which is good. Yeah, this is all I've been doing. It's pretty simple to do. It just takes time, attention to a little bit of detail, which is easy. This one had a little bit of excess water on there, which is fine. Go right down here to the edge. And just like that. I just kind of build up gradients and everything else until it looks good to me, I guess. I definitely want some more gray up here in this top facet. Like that. Let's see. Get some more of this middle gray. Do some more gradation up here. Get a better, smoother transition, not quite so jagged. Get some plain water and just bring that out. And there we go, we have another one. So that's just what I've been doing. It's very, very simple. And looks half decent, I think. And then I'll figure out what to do with the rest of them later. I'm not sure what exactly it will be, but yeah. So there you go. Try that one out, and I'll see you on the next video.